Evening to put on the record comments on behalf of members not only of the North Eastern Tasmania community but from concerned members right across the state. There is an incredible property in North East Tasmania called Rushy Lagoon, and it is raising up serious concerns from locals right now, particularly immediate locals, but a lot of people from the Tasmanian community. For those that are not aware, at Rushy there's Rushy Lagoon Farm, Tasmania's largest agricultural property collected into one area, and it is prime agricultural land, and it delivers some of the highest value product coming out of Tasmania. There's some concerns around a change of ownership there, which might see a change of use, and there's concerns about the engagement and the opportunity for locals to participate reasonably in this process. It is a large property, it has high value, but as conversations have occurred across Tasmania, there have been locals that have been interested in this property, and it serves to provide masses of employment for locals. There is an immediate and localised concern about the change of use there and the change of employment that will come with that for local towns and local communities, and also for the local school, particularly in Winnaleah. But it's really easy for things that happen in corners of the state, for the balance of the state to think that's a local problem up there. But the reality is, for the scale of this operation in Tasmania and for the employment it generates directly and indirectly, it would have a significant impact in the chain of services right across Tassie. So I want to add onto the record here the voice that I shared in Canberra last week in raising it with ministers around the concerns here. There's concerns about what is an independent and appropriately independent process with the FIRB review. FIRB don't make decisions, but they make recommendations to the Treasurer and have to take into account the economic and social impacts of such decisions. The community have been clearly voicing their concerns, finding it a little hard to get access into the points where they can do that directly. So on the record today, I want to do that on behalf of whether it be individual farmers, whether it be community leaders, whether it be Tas farmers. There are many people concerned about this process, and so I want to put on record questions for this process. Who is being consulted with? And I would like to respectfully ask the government, what level of advocacy have you provided informally and directly? Would you be open to sharing or tabling the advocacy that you've made on behalf of Tasmanians around this process? Because there is no doubt that there are many people with an opinion and they want that shared and they want to be heard. It is harder and harder now, with the increased value of property in Tasmania, for young people to enter farming, for young people to get that foot up and that opportunity. And so this moment presents opportunities, as been raised with me, for if the full-scale purchase or acquisition of this is beyond some people locally, there could be an opportunity where Tasmania take this challenge and create positive outcomes where it is substantial in its scale and could be broken down into smaller farming operations that could give opportunities for younger people to be across a whole range of operations, whether it be sheep, beef, dairy, whether it be cropping. Everything is on offer up in the North East. So I rise this evening to put on the record the concerns of locals around the transactions that are likely or being talked about occurring right now. They are separate and independent processes, so it's been hard for people to keep along with the story and what's happening there, but it's very clear, and I suspect shared by both sides of the chamber, that when in Tasmania big structural changes are happening, we should be part of that. We should lift up the voice for locals. We should share those concerns and help the balance of Tasmanians understand when little things happen in little pockets of the state, they actually have a reverberating impact right across the economy and the community.